Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
Alright, so we have this watch.
There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin.
And apparently we don't know Latin, so we give the watch to this guy.
I should keep this. It may...
Well, we talk to this guy.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
And we just have this conversation with him.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
The truth.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
So, time is truth.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Right, so he wants to get out, so we don't need the pliers anymore, so we give them to him.
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible. But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Right. So now we have to go back to the surgery room because there's a new patient.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
There's a new patient waiting for us. Oh, Jesus. So we talk to him.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Alright, so he's in so much pain that we have to use the ether on him to be able to talk to him.
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers.
Are those the three
The lost
machines?
tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
And now we can take this jar, which contains his eyes. Yeah, it's pretty grotesque. And we can go to the recovery room now. And the child from before has now been put in here. So far unscathed, it looks like.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
So now we know of a golem.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Alright, leave back here and through here to the first room.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
Okay, so there's this box here. Take it. And
I do not understand any of these papers.
we need to hide these eyes because it's just too grotesque. So we use the jar with the box.
It is safely hidden in the box.
If you don't hide the eyes in the box, well, you're gonna miss the good ending of this scenario. So we go back out and talk to the prisoners who have escaped. Well, talk to this guy. Make sure to admit that you know of these atrocities. Don't try to wipe your hands clean. Make sure you admit it and say that you want to make amends for it.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe. That makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
Since you did help us to escape, we'll give you a head start. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now I am the quarry.
Okay, so we're allowed to escape or have a head start. So let's examine this place. Look at the wall.
Faces of people in torture.
And then go inside the bunker here.
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here.
There's a teletype in the back of this room, and we want to look at this to see what it has to say.
A teletype machine. There is a message in it.
And use it.
The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Okay, make sure to examine everything else here. So, the rat, for instance.
I must be feverish. I am having hallucinations again.
And the jar.
Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us?
Maybe. And there's nothing else in here, so we continue to the room on the right, just to find
The legends
a
are
golem.
true. This must be the golem of Lost Tribe folklore.
And there's the switch that we want to push to turn off this beam and look
I
into the
see
back.
a mirror. It was obscured by the light.
And you want to take it.
What is this mirror doing here? Oh my God, it is true. 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so now we look at the golem, examine him, and try and talk to him.
Gollum, wake up. Nothing happened.
It's quite anti-dramatic.
The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
Alright, so we have to waken him, so
Kiss.
go out for a second. Use the eyes with the golem.
These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly.
You know, you can't really wake without eyes. And so,
Gollum, wake up.
so we wake him up, and then we utter the truth, which is time is truth,
Is truth.
and tell him that
The
truth
truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
yes, and then kiss him. And he wakes. Right, and then tell him to follow you.
Gollum, follow me into the laboratory.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
Right, so we speak to Dr. Mengele.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the golem.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
I read the teletype. What is Project Perfect Image?
That was a secret project in the area of reflective surfaces. It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the lost tribe.
I looked into the mirror. I now remember everything with crystal clarity. The research camps, the serum.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years.
Your youth serum can sustain us forever. We have all the time we need to resurrect the regime.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh air.
Alright, so now you're done talking with him. You need him to realize how horrible he is. So use the mirror with
Oh
him.
my god! No!
Yes. And talk to the golem. And tell him to follow you outside.
Gollum, follow me outside.
Nimdok, I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
And to make amends, you want to transfer the golem, the control of the golem over to the lost tribe.
Gollum, I transfer control of you over to the lost tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
Yeah, and this was
Not as
the
alike
good
as I
ending.
thought. Spark of humanity somewhere. Always that rich little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Ah, you. You're the last player in my little game. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.